Hi! In this video, I'll give you the number one tip of how to bounce back from COVID-19. Hi, my name is Suki and I am a certified life and professional coach based in New Zealand, helping people to find their purpose, gain self-confidence and self-love. And I used to be an agile coach in technological companies for a number of years, helping teams and leaders to perform better. So, in my last video about how to bounce back from COVID-19, I asked you to do a little bit of a reflection of what has been going on for you and what has made things difficult. I hope you've come up with some answers and that you are able to see that you have been finding things difficult. It's because of our expectations of wanting things to be inside our control, wanting things to go the way that we want them to go. Therefore, we have all kinds of frustrations with things not going to our plan. So what can we do about it? I want to say to you that it is super normal to feel frustrated, demotivated, anxious, out of control during this period, because our body system is wired to feel like that for us to survive. It is like an alarm clock that I've got here at the moment. When there are things that are threatening our survival, physical or mental threats that we perceive, this alarm clock goes off. And with COVID-19, with things that are outside of our control, that we cannot predict and plan, this alarm clock is going haywire. And what I want you to know is that this alarm clock is there for a reason, because back in the days, we needed it a lot in case there was a tiger or a lion that is around. And in current times, this alarm clock goes off whether it is a real physical threat or just a mental threat. With COVID-19, there is a little bit of a physical threat, but most of it is a mental threat that we have perceived. Therefore, this alarm clock is a little bit faulty in the sense that it is overreactive. Well, you would say that you would just like to unplug the alarm clock and throw it away, don't need it. But actually, it can't be done because we need it for our survival. We need it in case that there is physical danger that we need to run away from, or that we have to be a bit cautious interacting with others so that we don't pass on germs. But now that we know this is overreactive, the best way to deal with it is actually to let it be, to know that it is overreactive. Be aware of it and go like, okay, this alarm clock is going to ring, but I'm not reacting to it. I'm not going into the fight to flight mode. I'm just gonna let it ring because it will just die after a while, that ringtone, when it's not answered to. So for example, this week, what I found is that there is more traffic on the road because as society is coming back online or in business. And my gosh, my alarm clock was definitely ringing. And I had to look at it and go like, okay, I notice you are perceiving a physical threat at the moment, but I don't actually need that stress. And you are going to subside, I know, in about 90 seconds, as all emotions do subside in 90 seconds, and I'm gonna leave you be. So that's when my anxiety got dissipated. So I really hope that this tip helps you to get a control on your emotions that are running wild at this moment, that this alarm clock is just overreacting to every little single thing. And if you have any questions about that, do leave me a comment because I hope I have explained this well. And do join my course that's coming up, which is all about rewiring your brain, training you to have a good routine and habits in your life by building in that mindfulness and that self-compassion for this overreactive alarm clock. So I'll see you in the next video.